Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a lab on the properties of water. And so I wanted to give you a little introduction to the lab and kind of your instructions. So if you need to listen to them again, you can just rewatch this. So first of all, you should have gotten a lab instruction sheet that looks something like this. Okay, so we're going to go through that and kind of read that together. So, water has some peculiar properties, but because it is the most common liquid on Earth, we typically do not recognize how truly peculiar water really is. Water is everywhere. It's in the air we breathe, it's in the sink faucets, and it's in every cell of our body. Water is an unusual substance with special properties. Just think about the wonder of water. So, for instance, how does water rise from the roots of a redwood tree and get to its leaves? How do insects walk on water? Why does ice float rather than sink? And why do people become seriously ill or die if they go without liquid for a week or so? And finally, how would a lake be affected if an ice sank and the lake froze from the bottom up? So, you're going to be kind of thinking about those as you go through this lab. So there are going to be 8 stations, and you're going to be rotating with a partner. And in the lab, you can kind of see behind me here that there are blue papers that are around the lab, and those are all the different stations. So you can kind of see you're going to be traveling around the lab there. And so each station is labeled and has all the supplies that you need. The first station is about solubility. The second station is on surface tension. The third is on adhesion. The fourth is on surface tension again. The fifth is on density of water. The sixth is on the climbing property of water. The seventh is on the meniscus, and the eighth is on capillary action. And then you have one last one that's just a little extended research to get you thinking a little bit. So make sure that you're following directions at every station. At every station, like I said, it has everything that you need. There is some lab equipment that maybe you forgot or aren't very familiar with, but one thing in particular is it says there's beakers at every station. So this is a beaker, remember. And then a couple other things would be we have stirring rods, also graduated cylinders, which look something like this over here. So this is a graduated cylinder if you forgot. So just make sure that you're following the directions, and also make sure that everything gets put back the way it was. If you run out of water or need to refill the water, make sure that you go to the sink and do that, and that you are cleaning up your area and not leaving water and Q-tips or whatever all over the place. I expect that it goes back the way that it is. So once again, just make sure you read the directions and follow what you're supposed to be doing, and hopefully you'll learn a lot about water today.